Ahoy Rum Explorers, I'm Phil, and today I'm hijacking the My Rum Diaries channel for something really special that I've been trying to do with Nia for quite some time now. Nia, we're gonna do some blind tastings.
Okay.
Okay, and we're gonna number them. We're gonna give them a score, and then we'll put your score against my score, and we'll evaluate which rums we prefer. And these rums are from Barbados, so we're gonna make it easy. We're pretty familiar with Barbados rums, and we have a bunch of these rums here.
At least we think we know.
Well, we know. We're gonna just, you know, put them against each other and see which ones we like the best.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty much the reason why I wanted to do this. It doesn't mean that we like one rum more than the other. It's just right now, tasting these, we're just gonna find out which rums we prefer at this time. No rum is better than the other rum. It's just how we feel about these rums right now. To make it simple, I made a little list here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we're gonna die. So we have 9 rums here. They're in no special order. I did pour these about an hour ago. I completely forgot which rum is which, so I don't really know which one is which here on the list of rums. Nia has not seen any of this.
Any of it. I literally just walked out of the room editing videos, and he's like, don't look at anything, don't touch anything, just put your pirate hat on and come on out.
The rums are back here. When we finish with our grades, I'm gonna reveal the rums, and then we can talk a little bit about the rums and our thoughts. So we're gonna give it a 1 to 10.
Okay.
Okay. And
K-I-S.
also, we have another column that is if we want to call out the rum, and you know, if we think that we really know what kind of rum it is and where it's from, the column is there for us to put that down, and then we'll show you how wrong we are. I have 2 columns here for the rums. First column is the points. While we got our waters, and I'm ready to go. How about you?
I'm ready.
What do you expect out of this? What do you think? So what do you think your #1 rum will be from Barbados?
Definitely Mount Gay.
You think Mount Gay is gonna be
For
one?
sure.
Okay, which Mount Gay?
Oh, I don't know.
But you don't even know what Mount Gays I have.
It's either gonna be the Dorleys or Mount Gay. And
Which Mount Gay?
before this blind tasting, because again, blind tasting, I've never done one, and 2, I don't know what to expect. Because obviously when you pour yourself, you're like, oh, this is my favorite out of the bottle.
You know
right?
what you're getting.
Yeah. So my favorite before this was always the black barrel.
Okay.
Or the port finish.
Okay. That's cool, because neither of those might be on this. We don't know. I mean, I know, but you don't. I just don't know where they are here.
So they might or they might not be.
They might or might not be, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and I'm going to make it even simpler.
And I'm going to make it even more difficult, is what you mean.
For this here, there are 3 bottles of each of the 3 major distillers in Barbados. So we have Plantation, which is now Plantaray. We have Mount Gay.
Oh shoot, I completely forgot Plantaray. Okay.
Yeah. So we got Plantaray, we have Mount Gay, and we have Foursquare. Let's get started. Now, I'd like for you to go from A to I in order, but you don't have to. I'm gonna leave it up to you because it really doesn't matter,
okay,
right?
Okay.
And you don't have to drink the whole thing because otherwise we will be hugging each other. Well, we'll be hugging each other anyways, but we'll be hugging each other later tonight if we drink all of it.
And guys, by the way, we're recording this on the Sunday evening at this point.
Yeah,
and we have to both work tomorrow. This is just okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Anyway, so starting at number A, or letter A, I should say.
This smells very familiar.
Yeah, this smells like a normal, standard Barbadian rum, but that's got a little bit more age than usual. And it's my first sip of the night, so I'm gonna let it linger a little bit, and then I'm gonna come back to it. What are your thoughts so far?
So the nose, I was like, oh, I know which one this is. And then I tried it and I was like, damn, I don't know what this is.
Yeah, it's tough. This is not gonna be easy because This is the first time for both of us to do a blind tasting on rum. And, you know, we have so many different types of rums and we drink it so often that, you know, having a blind tasting like this will definitely throw me off on what I think it is.
And not to mention, add to that we've never put rum out, waited an hour, and then drink it.
Yeah, true. So it's been sitting a while, and it may change the flavor profile in the nose slightly. It may not. So 1 to 10, how much do you like this one? I'm gonna go with an 8. That is very good. That is super smooth. It has all the notes. It's not sweet.
See, to me, this tastes very sweet. Because originally, when I nosed it, I thought it was Old Brigand, and Old Brigand is not this sweet.
Okay.
As far as I remember it, again.
You say this is Old Brigand?
I think it's Old Brigand.
Okay.
By the nose, but once I tasted, I was like,
I'm not gonna call out any of these unless I absolutely.
And now I'm getting like a peppery note.
Like a white pepper or a black pepper?
Like a black pepper. I hate this.
Okay, well, don't go crazy. You can come back to it once you taste something else.
I hate this.
I love this. I'm couldn't be any funner than this.
He loves testing me. That's why.
Well, you know, it is what it is. You ready for?
It's throwing me off. Like.
So, do you honestly think that that's Old Brigand? How confident are you?
No, I'm not.
Okay, what makes you think this is Old Brigand?
Because the original note when I nosed it, it smelled like Old Brigand.
Okay, all right, cool.
So now I'm thinking it's Foursquare.
I don't think that there's Old Brigand in this. I don't recall. But maybe, I don't know.
It's just. Okay, so as far as the taste, I don't know. For me, it's on the sweeter side, so I'm gonna give it. Can I give 7.5?
You can get whatever you want. Whatever she wants, she can make.
I think it's a 7.5.
7.5.
I don't know why I'm getting like a chemically.
So, are you sure it's a 7.5 and not a 7.4?
5,
6,
6,
7, 8, 9. Okay, let's go for B. Let's put this up here because we're gonna have to start stacking these up. Drink your water, yeah. Clean your palate a little bit.
That threw me way off because you know, again, I thought it was Old Brigand. And I was like, oh, I know what this is.
Okay, but is it good?
The palate.
Is it good though?
It's too sweet for me.
Too sweet. Okay, all right.
Like it gave me like, what is that, cherry soda or like root beer vibes.
Okay.
For me, I don't know. Maybe my palate is screwed up today.
Screwed up palate, guys. She's been drinking wine all day. That's why. In any case, ready for B?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have these labeled. You see B. The bottles will have these labeled as well. So when I pour these, obviously I labeled them so they're all.
How did you forget all of a sudden?
I actually didn't pay attention because I wanted to just pour them as fast as I could so they could sit the same amount of time or close to the same amount of time. So I labeled them all and then I pour them. Ooh, the nose on this. Where is the nose on this?
It's very smooth.
It's a little bit muted to me. The nose. Ooh, you went for it. You mouthed it. You mouthed it without me? Okay, I'm going for it.
Yeah, I really enjoy this.
See, to me this is sweeter than A. So B to me is sweeter than A, but it is smoother.
Yeah.
It is smoother.
And there's barely any nose, which leads me, between nose and palate, this has got to be like a 4-year-old rum.
Yeah, I don't know, but that is very smooth.
Yeah.
But the thing is that it's a very smooth rum. To me, it tastes a little bit sweeter, which I don't prefer, but it is a lot smoother than A. So that's hard, but that is good.
Yeah, I was gonna give this a 9.
I don't think I can go 9 with this.
Okay, I'm gonna go 8, cause it is a little bit on the sweeter side. Can I do the
Don't
finger?
let me. Don't let
Can
me.
I do the finger test too?
Now you want to finger the damn Glencairns? Come on. Yes, you can do the finger test if you really need to. See, but the finish, it finishes like a good rum. So I don't know about 8. I think I'm gonna go. So did you change? You said you were gonna do 9. Why did you bring it down to an 8? Now you gotta give one reason because I don't want to mind ninja you.
Because I gave it another sip and it is really like.
Okay. I don't think it's too sweet. Like, I don't think there's any sugar added. But I think the aging in the barrel and the distilling of it made this specific rum a little bit sweeter.
See, this stresses me out. I'm stressed out right now.
I'm gonna go with, since you went with an 8.
And I'm gonna try to guess what rum it is. That's
wait, you're trying to guess what this rum is?
I am.
You are nuts. Okay. Actually, I think I prefer A over B. So I'm gonna go with a 7.
I don't know, there was like a weird, I don't know, taste. I don't know if it literally tasted like root beer. That's what threw me up.
See, it does have like a unique aftertaste. I'm not gonna say it's It's, you know, an aftertaste that doesn't belong in rum, but it is a very unique aftertaste. I like it.
Now that I'm revisiting, I think this is a monkey. I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna put B aside, and then I'm gonna go for
I'm gonna put B aside.
C.
And I'm gonna copy Phil.
Ooh, see now this I get barrel on the nose, like a char, you know, char barrel, wood, tannins on the nose. And I don't know if you can like nose tannins, but that's kind of what I get. And you just went for it, huh?
This tastes like the Exceptional Mark series.
Wow, that's delicious.
Yeah.
That's delicious.
Yeah.
But I don't think that that's Foursquare. Actually, no, it does taste like a Foursquare, but it doesn't taste like their exceptional releases.
Okay, let me taste.
Because
cleanse my palate.
Because to me, the exceptional releases, they have this unique flavor profile that goes a little bit outside of the normal rum flavor profile. And this to me has like a normal Barbadian rum profile.
Yeah, but it tastes like when it's aged in a weird cask, which it tastes like it's aged in a wine cask, and I think Indelible is that one.
You know what? You could be right, but you could also be wrong.
I know. But I actually really love that
I
one.
like this.
So I'm gonna
like
give
this.
that a 9.
So
we're not supposed to call him out, shit.
But hold on. No, you are. You can call it out. You can call it
I'm
out.
trying to decipher what B is. Now I kind of want to go back to A and B. And this is why I don't do this, because I'll spend hours and hours on
Well,
this.
we got hours and hours, guys. So this is free entertainment for you guys. If you haven't signed up for her alerts, please sign for your alerts. Subscribe to this channel. We bought all of these rums, so anything that you guys do on that side to appease the what's it
The
called?
algorithm
The
gods.
algorithm gods. It helps us out, and you know, it helps us kind of do this stuff more often. And if you like this video, this style of blind tasting, let us know in the comment. And we have a ton of bottles of rum, so we can do this multiple times over and over again, and we can increase the stakes. So let us know if you like it on the comment section, and you know, we'll do this more often. Okay, have you tried C?
I'm on D.
You're on D. Oh, you tried C already. Okay, I'm slowing you down. Okay, hold on, let me give this another.
I can.
Oh, man, this is great. This is really good. It's not quite as sweet as B. It's more in line with A. So I think I'm gonna give that. Wow, that's a tough one. And the finish is really good too. It's got like a banana kind of finish.
C?
Yeah. No. Yeah. C. Not a ripe banana, but like a green banana finish.
Okay.
This is really good. I'm gonna give this a 9.
I gave it a 9 too.
It's really, really good.
And I switched my grading of A because I just tried it again because I have a feeling this is monkey port.
Okay. All right. You ready for?
That D.
Okay.
Ooh, long legs.
Damn.
This is barely a nose, like cocoa beans,
Oh, that's good.
dark chocolate,
That's really good.
and
I just like rum. This is mostly for your guys' enjoyment to see how wrong we are.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Everything's gonna be all messed
Yeah.
up.
And we're all gonna. It's all gonna be 8s, 9s, and 10s because we don't really
we-
have bad rums, right?
That we do have bad rums, but
Name
not
a
bad
Okay,
rums.
hold on. I'm gonna call you out on that. Name
But-
a bad rum that we have.
But not from Barbados.
Well, but this is a Barbadian rum.
So no, Barbados we don't have any bad rums. Literally, even our $20 bottle
No, I think we actually bought
of
a bottle.
Aileen Arthur's, amazing.
No. I think we bought a bottle of. I think we brought a bottle back from Barbados, a Foursquare rum, and it's like it's like a 200 ml, maybe a 400 ml
That's
bottle.
Old Brigand.
That's Old Brigand, but it's not the aged Old Brigand, right? It's like.
Yeah, it's like they're basic. Gotta go back.
But we don't actually like. So what, to the point that I was making is that I don't think we have a bottle of rum from Barbados that we do not like.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
Now
is
whether that's a 4 if we find one here, a 4 or a 10, still to us it's not something that we'd say, oh, don't get that bottle. Everything that we have tried has been great, and we would buy it and we would stock it and we would keep it and we would tell people about it because we love it so much. Ready for that D?
I'm ready for that D.
Okay, we got it right here, the D.
Cheers.
I don't get much on the palate, right?
It is extremely smooth.
It's smooth, but there's no flavor pulling you down saying, okay, here I am. I'm gonna punch this flavor profile right through your tongue. It's very smooth, don't get me wrong, but it's kind of muted on what the profile of the flavors are.
Yeah.
They're there, It's just you really have to think about it. You really have to go digging for it.
And I'm getting like some tobacco notes too, as I have been mixing it. The legs are giving me like 10 plus years.
Okay.
If this has no additives.
Template. You should write those down. I think your notes. I think you have good notes. Like you're pulling, you know, flavor profiles.
And this is what I'm talking based on my experience on rum. I don't know if anybody. If you disagree, it's okay. We can all agree to disagree, but that's my perspective. When I've seen legs like this, yeah, I'd say definitely past 4 years. Okay.
So I don't like this as much because I think it's a little bit sweeter. I think there is age to it. I'm not sure how long it's been sitting in the barrel. But to me, it just feels like this is a bit sweeter than B and C. I think A is still sweeter, but D just doesn't have like a lot of flavor, you know, to it. It's there, it's good, it's just not as good. And I'm gonna give D, I think I'm gonna give D a 6. What are you giving D?
I gave it a 10.
A 10? That's a 10. Wow, see?
Yeah.
Are we gonna mouth it right now? Let's
Yeah.
mouth it together. I thought this was Mount Gay, but I don't think it is. It goes to show that your palate is so different from my palate. In what the things that we
also,
like are so different.
Also, I don't think this is, after trying it, I don't think this is a 10-year-old rum. I think it's more like between a 4 or a 6. But the reason why I gave it a 10 is because I think it's versatile. Because you can do it neat or in a cocktail. Mm-hmm. And I also
I wouldn't put that in a cocktail. But okay.
Rate rums on that side of things. It's just very versatile. Also because the palate is a little bit more muted. If it were more complex, then I wouldn't put it in the cocktail. Okay. Because if it's a complex palate, then I'm gonna lose out the complex palate when I throw it in a cocktail.
That's very fair. That's good that you're bringing that up because guess what, guys? I'm gonna pull that off. The whole myrumdiaries flag that's there.
And then he's gonna be like,
pull that off, and we're gonna see exactly what bottles goes with what.
Yeah, I think it's more like a 4 to 6 year.
4 to 6, okay.
But I'm getting really heavy, like cocoa notes, like chocolate notes.
Chocolate notes. Yeah, I see what you're saying on the chocolate. Wouldn't say it's like a huge amount, but it's there.
But it's very smooth. As far as hug level, this is the weakest one.
Mm-hmm. I think that's possibly the lowest alcohol content, which would probably be 40%. I know there are some higher level ones. I don't know if they go above 50. I don't recall. But I think on the scale, that's a 40. That's a 40. So you said you're giving that a 10. I'm giving that a 6. And then I'm going to clean my
I have a feeling this is Dorley's.
Didn't you say that A was Dorley's?
No, I switched my mind.
Oh, you changed.
I think this one's Mount Gay, just because of the nose.
Okay, well,
that's a Mount Gay nose.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay, well, you may be right, but you also may be wrong.
I think my nose is trained to detect Mount Gay on the nose for sure. On the palate, it can vary, but even when I tried the single estate series, as soon as I nosed it, I was like, Mount Gay nose. And then the flavorings,
Guys, she's gonna be so wrong, and it's gonna be hilarious.
We'll see.
Okay, E, you ready for this?
Yeah.
What do you get on the nose? Ooh. I know what this is. Just from the nose.
Yeah, I think so too.
Who makes this?
Mount Gay.
Nope. I'm gonna call it. I get pineapple. That's gotta be Stiggins.
Oh, you grabbed the flavored ones too?
Well, you don't have a lot of them. Plant array. They're in there, but I smell pineapple. Do you nose pineapple on that?
A little.
Let's see the palate.
Is this the smoky? Okay, hold on.
Mmm.
Oh yeah. I love this one.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna give it a 10.
Yeah, so I think it's sweet. It's sweeter than all of the other ones. So it's sweeter than A, B, C, and D. I think, and if I'm right, I think this is the Stiggins. So I'm gonna write that down.
There's a sweetness to it, but yes, on the palate, I got a lot more pineapple, but on the nose, I got like more smokiness.
See, I got the pineapple on the nose for this one. And I could be completely wrong because honestly, I don't remember I know what bottles are in there because I know some of the bottles. I don't recall all of them, but I don't remember the order of them. So
okay,
it's not like she's doing this. She's doing this completely blind. It's not like I'm not doing this, not knowing what these bottles are, because I picked them. So, you know, she's got a hand tied behind her back. I don't. So it's a little bit different. My scoring is going to be a little bit different because of that. Because I know which bottles I picked. I just don't remember what the order of them are. Actually, I don't even know all the bottles that I picked. But this, I think, is the Stiggins, which is the pineapple. I'm going to give that a 5.
I'll give it a 7.
Ready for F for Phil?
Yes.
It's F-I-L, not P-H-I-L, guys. This is Mount Gay. I think this is Mount Gay. All right, so did you nose this?
Yeah.
Are we going to mouth it right now?
Yeah.
Let's mouth it together. I thought this was Mount Gay, but I don't think it is.
That's
a good nose. To me, this is a bit sweeter on the nose. And I get like stone fruits on the nose.
Definitely like vanilla, like toffee.
There is some vanilla in there on the nose.
But most of these, because they're ex-bourbon, they're going to be a lot of vanilla. But obviously some pull forward more than any.
Ready to mouth it?
Sure.
Let's mouth it together, yeah?
Cheers.
Cheers.
That's amazing. That is amazing.
That's really good. But it's not... I think there's a finish there. I don't know what casket's finished, but I think there is a finish there. That is, so far, out of all of these... that is my second favorite. What do you think about this? I already know what I'm going to give this one.
I'm going to give this a 10. This is really good.
This is going to be an 8.5. Can I do halves too?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, this is really good.
And this is... And all
you know what this reminds me? This reminds me... and this is silly because you guys don't know this, but this reminds me of being at the Mount Gay distillery and actually trying this. Whether this is from Mount Gay or not, I don't know. I don't know. You don't know.
As you say, you might be right. You might be wrong.
I will probably be wrong. But you know, it's all chemicals, right, in your brain, the flavors. So
oh
this
my
reminds
God.
me of that.
I just thought of something else.
Something else on what?
For number 7. I mean,
number 7?
Number E. Letter E.
Letter E, okay. I made that mistake too. So what do you think?
Shoot.
So E, I think is Stiggins. So what are you thinking?
Oh, okay. I'll have to come back to this one because I just got like a flashback of a review that I did of this rum, and it's from Plantaray. So I'll come back to it.
She drinks way too much rum, so she knows this way more than I do. So, you know, I'm going here, you know, trying my best here to pick up some flavor profiles. But she's the go-to lady when I need some like rum information, I go to her. All right, so we are down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Glencairns of rum. We have 3 to go. G, are you ready for G?
Hope it's good.
Nose it.
Oh, okay. I know what this is already.
Yeah, you do? I know what this is. All right, hold on. On 3, let's say it together. On 3, because we both know what this is.
Yeah.
It's such an awesome rum.
Yeah.
It's such a unique, like, nose of a rum. So on 3, we're not gonna say who it's from. We'll say that later, but just say the name of it.
Okay.
Okay. 1 to 3. 1, 2, 3.
Cut and dry.
Yeah, that's what it is. Good job. That is cut and dry, and you know what? It's not a flavored rum. So cut and dry. They called it cut and dry because they actually cut the white part of the coconut, which is called. So the white part of the coconut, what they do is they extract that from an older coconut that's been dried out. They cut it into slits, right? So that's where the cut of cut and dry comes from. And then they lay it out in the sun.
And they roasty toasty it.
They lay it out in the sun to dry, which is the dry part of the cut and dry coconut rum from Plantaray. Which, by the way, will soon be available here in the U.S.
It's already available.
Oh, it's already available.
Somebody commented on my 204 for 2024. Underdog, thanks for letting me know. He scooped up 3 bottles of the Plantaray cut and dry.
Do you know what the price point of the cut and dry is? It can't be cheap. It can't be on the cheaper. Well, maybe on the cheaper side.
Well, I have some insight of what rums are in here. Because I messaged our fellow Rummelier Damien because I was curious.
Oh, yeah, Damien, yeah.
So I messaged Damien to see what rums were in here, and it's a blend of 1-year-old and 3-year-old column and pot still rums blended in this.
That's great.
So price point?
Yeah, it could be
3
actually
years?
comparable, yeah.
I don't think they're gonna charge more than $30 for this.
Okay,
they
well,
can't.
we have to see. You know, I do really like this.
If you're in Florida and you find it here, you better message us.
In any case, we know what this is. This is a very good rum, and I'm gonna give this an 8. Actually, I'm gonna give this a 7. It's really good.
It's like a toasty coconut, like a toast. Hey, don't push this in.
Hey, I just want
his OCD.
I got OCD over here. All right, so we're down to H. We have 2 to go. Let's give this a try. Let's nose this one.
Let's hit this. This color's dark. Him is a dark amber.
Oh, this has got a great nose.
And little beading on top.
It's been sitting out for a while.
Oh, this is Foursquare.
This has got a great nose.
This is Foursquare exceptional cask.
Okay. Yeah, you could be right. I'm gonna mouth it. Or you want me to wait for you?
No, go for it. Yeah, this is Foursquare.
That tastes like a bourbon to me. Well, like a bourbon would, right? Because it's not bourbon, it's rum. But it's got the tannins, it's got that wood, like the wood flavor of like an aged rum.
Do we have 2 of the exceptional casks?
I think we have 3. And they may all be here.
Damn.
Right behind us.
I'm gonna change my scoring.
Because I'm a bourbon guy,
love this.
I really like this because it brings me back to a little bit of the bourbon world. This is gonna be my first 10. I'm gonna give this a 10.
I'm generous. I've given 3 10s thus far.
What's your lowest score?
The Smoky Stiggins.
The 7. She gave us 7 as the littlest, the lowest, the tiniest of scores is 7. Come on, really?
Yeah.
I didn't say it was 5 to 10. I said it was 1 to 10.
I know, but
Where's your 2s? Where's your I don't have any of those.
well, I was gonna give it a higher, but I like the regular Stiggins more, and this is the Smoky Stiggins.
Is it the Smoky Stiggins?
Hell yeah!
Are you sure it's the Smoky Stiggins?
1,000%.
Really?
I will bet my right arm. We can chop it off right now.
Well, I mean, I've heard of one-legged pirates. I've never heard of one-armed pirates.
Captain Hook?
Well, he's got the whole arm. He's just missing a hand.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
What?
Semantics.
I'm talking about.
Semantics.
Okay. All right. You know what? I'm gonna refrain from going any further on this topic.
That is superb.
Tell me about this.
That is a 12.
Okay. So what do you think? What distillery do you think made
Foursquare.
this? Foursquare. This is a Foursquare rum.
But I think also C is a Foursquare rum, and I think.
Are you writing that down?
I am.
Okay. Perfect.
I don't know which this one is, but I'm almost 100% sure that the number C is the Foursquare indelible, because I picked that because it was aged in the wine cask, and I don't know if it's a Zinfandel cask, and I'm getting the wine back palate for that one.
Oh, that is so good.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
If I could rate this a 20, I would. This is so far. I put a little asterisk next to this one because
I think this
it's my
is the
favorite.
Do we have the isonomy? Listen,
I don't know. We'll find out.
Dear Mr. Richard Seal, as a person who
He
speaks
is not watching this shit.
English is not my first language, could we please, I love your rums, but could we please create something that's easier on the
names. Yeah, the names. I just think he ran out. He picked all the easy names through the first, like the earlier iterations of it.
Yeah.
And then he started running out of names, and he's got all kinds of weird
They're
names.
super fun and creative, which I love, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm sorry, don't blame me if I butcher these names, because, you know.
In any case, we're down to our last
Ooh, this
run before we do the big reveal of how wrong we are.
Or how right I am.
Yeah. Could be. All right. There's a reason why this glass is different than the Glencairn.
Because we ran out of Glencairns.
Yeah, you're supposed to let me finish.
Sorry.
Yes, we ran out of Glencairns. I know there's a box there somewhere that I could, get more, but I'm not going to do all that. In any case, cheers for the last one.
Cheers.
Let's nose it first.
Oh, this is so muted.
Dad, there's nothing there.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Let me,
I gotta cleanse my palate. Foursquares are like flavor bombs.
They are. They
linger on your palate, especially the exceptional cast series. It lingers. It's like you get a front palate, a mid palate, and and the back palate, and it just lingers.
Yeah,
it
that's
goes
really
up to
good.
your nose.
So, but before I mouth this one, so H, which was the latest one, is a 10. I'm gonna go back to my C and see if I like, which is a 9, and see if I like that better.
Okay.
Nope. Mm-mm.
That's way sweeter, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's that wine cask.
That's super sweet. No, the H is still my number 1, my 10. Okay, let's do this. We nosed it. There's nothing on the nose, right? Not much, anyways.
Damn, this might be the Dorleys.
This is good. Doesn't have a huge flavor bomb.
Yeah.
You said it, right? But the rum is there. I just think this is super young. Whatever this is,
Yeah.
I don't think it's 5 years. I think it's probably 2, maybe 3 years.
But it's
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 very
really
it's very
oily.
new. It's not new make, but it's close to new make. But it's really good. Is it sweet to you? Because it's not sweet to me.
it's very sweet.
Do you think this is really sweet? I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna put this, and I hate to do this, but I'm gonna put this as a 7.5. And the reason why I hate to do this is because I think that this is a lot newer and it has less of a flavor impact.
So you're an age whore.
No, it has less of a flavor impact, but it's still really good.
Yeah.
You know, it's not something that
I think
I will
this
pay
is-
like a ridiculous amount of money for, but it's definitely something that I could sit down and sip on.
I don't know. I love all these rums. I think I'm gonna give it.
These
a
are all great rums
7.5.
though, right? Wait, that's the same score.
Oh shoot!
I think we just that's the first rum that we both
Yeah.
scored the same. What do you think this is?
Now I think it's the Dorleys, but the other one they thought it was the Dorleys is the C. So let's compare real quick.
This is great. So like I said, this is
But
not
H, man, H.
this is not aged. There's
no.
there's not a lot of
I
age
said,
here.
but H.
Oh, H.
Is the best.
Oh yeah, H is the best.
Like now I want to take everybody down because I think H is my favorite. Damn, I thought I would recognize the Mount Gay Black Barrel like this.
Well, how do you not know that you recognize it? You've been saying Mount Gay all the time. Yeah, she's been saying Mount Gay a lot here.
Yeah, but not the Black Barrel. Nothing to me has tasted like the Black Barrel.
What makes you think the Black Barrel is here?
Because you said you had Barbados rums.
Yeah, but we have a ton of our Mount Gay rums.
Okay, let me cleanse my palate.
This is good. So I, which is this one here, is probably not aged more than 2 years. I wouldn't say.
Now that's changed so much.
Which one is that? C?
Mm-hmm.
You try C. Oh yeah, that's great. That is really good. I think this is Foursquare. No, I changed my mind. I just don't know what it is. I don't think it's Foursquare, but I don't know what it is.
I know now I don't know.
But it is really good though. I think C.
I'm getting some like potential peatiness. to
I'm
it.
not gonna write it down because I'm most likely wrong, but I think C is the Brigand.
No,
No?
no,
So C is not Brigand.
no. Because Old Brigand tastes more like a muted regular rum. Like it's really good, but this has so much flavoring on the back palate. I'm even debating if this is the Mount Gay Peak cask.
Ooh, that could be.
Do you think I'm crazy?
I don't think you're crazy. All right, so let's line this up, and what we're gonna do now is we're gonna unveil the bottles that we have back here, and we're gonna show you exactly what we've been drinking.
But I did change my mind. I do think this is the Dorleys.
You think this is
I
the
don't
Dorleys?
know. Number C is great, but I don't know.
Okay, well
I don't
that's
know
you
what it
pick. Those are your numbers, and you know what? This is like whose line is it anyways? The numbers don't matter. This is how we feel about them right now, and what we think they are right now. Tomorrow, if we were to do this again, I guarantee you, we would choose differently.
I think I might be the Old Brigand, even though I said F might be the Old Brigand. I don't know. Whatever. Just unveil it.
So why would you cross it out? You go with your gut instinct. What are you doing, Nia? What are you doing?
I'm messing up.
Okay. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. Well, here's what I'm gonna do.
I'm just gonna keep on drinking.
I'm gonna remove the flag from these bottles, right? And I'm gonna put them right here, and I'm gonna line them up right here, okay? While you look away, so you can't look at this.
F is definitely Old Brigand.
F is Obergan.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I don't know why.
Just look the other way.
Quit.
Just look the other
Just
way.
like C.
Just look the
I
other way.
quit.
So I'm gonna pull this out. I'm gonna do A from my side to your side. So A and B are gonna start on my side, and then we're gonna just move over towards
All the
you.
way to I.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Oh my god, I completely forgot I had that bottle there. Okay.
The thing is with Foursquare.
Oh, I am so surprised.
The thing with Foursquare.
Of how wrong we are.
The thing with Foursquare is that they also have.
Okay, now for the unveil. She hasn't seen these bottles. She doesn't know what they are.
What's what?
What's what she's been drinking. Go ahead and turn around,
If
Nia.
we miss the cut and dry, I'm gonna jump right off this table head first. Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. You see? Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys what these are from A to I.
I knew this was in here. I freaking knew it.
Okay, so A is Dorley's 14.
And I thought it was the Mount Gay port cask.
Okay, A is Dorley's 14.
But I do love that, and I did give it a 9, so.
Okay. B is the Plantation, well now it's Plantaray. Plantaray XO. Were you expecting that?
I kind of was.
Okay. C is the Black Barrel Mount Gay.
And I thought it was the Foursquare Indelible.
D is the Old Brigand, but this is the Black Barrel Old Brigand. Is there an age
I
statement
thought that
on
was
this?
the Dorleys.
So it's 43%.
And I think this is a blend of, if I'm not mistaken, 5 to 10-year-old rums.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It
Because
doesn't.
most of Foursquare, the Old Brigands are blends. Well, most of Foursquare.
Okay, there's no age statement on the bottle, so I don't know what it is, but it's Old Brigand, the Black Barrel.
Okay, I got that one.
E
I knew it was the Smoky
is
Stiggins.
the Stiggins, okay, and it is the smoky formula. So she was
Okay.
right about that.
Yeah,
Good job.
I was.
F for Phil, as in F-I-L, is the Mount Gay XO. Were you expecting that?
I was.
You were?
You know why?
You never mentioned the XO though when we were talking.
I was
never
thrown.
mentioned it.
I didn't, but I kind of figured it was either Mount Gay or Foursquare because this one is a very unique blend, and it's aged in 3 different casks. So I didn't remember about the XO, but I knew one of the port casks was in there. But I was torn between it being Foursquare or being the Mount Gay, like the higher ends.
G. What did we get for G again?
That was cut and dry.
Cut and dry, right?
Yeah.
And we both got what? What did you put for cut and dry?
8.
So I put a 7 for cut and dry. But that's this bottle right
And
here,
I
guys.
originally gave it a 10 because I was super excited, but then after I tasted H, I was like,
So good. Now for our favorite bottle, H, you will not believe what H is. You know what H is?
I know.
H is one of our favorite rums. It's the Mount Gay port cask finish. And did you really have an inkling about the port cask in this? So we both put 10 for H. It's our favorite. I believe. Look, well, you have 2 10s, but I only have 1 10. And my 10 is this. Your 10 is this, and the D, which is the old.
Which I have said
Old Brigand Black Barrel, which is really good. But man, this is a phenomenal rum.
And
right?
we both thought it was Foursquare because that's
We
how
did.
good it is.
Yeah.
And this is how much?
So
Oh no, this is really pricey. It's even pricier than the exceptional cask.
yeah, I think we saw it this weekend, which early March. We saw this for like $200 and something. We've gotten this for really cheap. We got lucky. But usually you can get this for around the $200 mark. It is phenomenal. It is a really good bottle. And to be honest with you, I did not think that this was going to be the Mount Gay.
No, I seriously,
Port
like,
cask finish.
if they said, gun to your head, what is this? I was like, Foursquare.
Yeah, we really thought it was Foursquare. I thought it was Foursquare too. But then, what did you think? This is the cheapest rum that you can get from Foursquare at Total Wine, okay? This is a special Barbados rum. It is distilled.
The 90s was the tail end of these local Barbadian distilleries. And what Richard Seal did is, in order for these historical distilleries not to disappear, he bought them out in the 90s. So these are names, but these are their formulas. They are distilled in Foursquare,
That's very
but this
cool.
is... So Aileen Arthur used to have a sugar mill.
Yeah,
Aileen Arthur is a person, by the way.
nice.
Very, very cool. I've done some crazy deep dives on like Barbados history as far as this is concerned, so that's why I know about this. That's why when I saw this for $20 at Total Wine.
Was it 20? I thought it was less than 20.
It was 20, but we recently saw it at Total Wine for $11 on sale.
You
so
can't beat it.
don't be fooled by this stupid gimmicky label. This rum has so much history, and it's distilled at Foursquare.
Yeah,
so
it's really good. I mean, I gave it a 7.5, which is so I have
for a $20 bottle.
I have a 5. So E is 5, and then D is 6, which blows my mind. 7, B is 7 for me, and then G is also 7. So I put this rum, this really well-priced young rum, with a higher score than these. Blind. No, I want you to tell me about this. So what rums do you have that are lower than this one? That you scored lower than the special Barbadian?
Oh, the E. What's E?
So E is this
Yeah.
Stiggins. That's it?
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. You do have a better palate than I do. Okay, so now
And
that
the only
you know,
reason I scored this lower is because I like the original Stiggins better. Stiggins.
Okay, so out of all of these, which one surprised you the most?
Obviously the freaking pork cast Mount Gay.
So good.
And
We love this, and it did not taste like the pork cast finish Mount Gay. When I nosed it, when I mouthed it, it did not taste like a Mount Gay. So this really surprised me because I thought that this was gonna be one of the Foursquare rums.
I thought
But they did
C, I thought C and H were.
So C is Black Barrel. Do you like Black Barrel?
I adore Black Barrel.
Okay. What did you rank this one?
I gave it a
C,
9.
a 9. Okay. But the Old Brigand came in higher for you
Yeah,
at a 10.
yeah,
Are you surprised?
I am. But I also thought it was this one.
So you thought the Dorleys. So the Dorleys I scored an 8 for. That's A. What did you score? This is
A
a great
9.
bottle. By the way, we bought this in Barbados. This is a 48% rum. It is.
But you can now get this in the U.S., which is amazing. So
I was gonna get to that, guys.
Sorry.
She jumped the gun.
I get overly excited about Barbadian.
We
rums.
brought this back from Barbados, but it is distilled by Foursquare.
Oh, that's another brand that he bought out in the 90s too.
Correct. It is distilled by Foursquare. It's 48% alcohol. It's 14 years. Before, like a year ago, you could only get this in Barbados, but now they are selling it here in the States.
And get it.
So you can go out and get this, and it's really good price. I think it's in the $60 range, I believe. You really can't find something.
And we
that's
saw it on
this good.
Total Wine for sale.
Yeah.
I was like, how on
It's
God's
crazy.
green earth is this on sale?
I'm a little bit disappointed though about the plantation or the Plantaray XO, and I'll tell you why. Because I believe, if I remember correctly, it was, and I actually, you know what? I don't have to believe.
Yeah,
just gonna
I
taste
believe.
it.
Me too.
Because I think it was on the sweeter side, and it is. On the nose, it's a little bit sweet. So I like Stiggins and I like peat. So smoky formula that it says here on the bottle is something that I like. I did not find that on the palate. When I tried this is the lowest scoring for me. I didn't like. It's not that I didn't like. I didn't find anything that was like really throwing me out there saying this is where the smoke is.
The pineapple didn't.
Aside from the pineapple on the nose, on the
You couldn't
palate,
tell the smokiness, like.
no, I could not.
Wow, that's disappointing.
Well, you know,
Well, he was drinking the Peat Monster yesterday.
This is the kind of stuff I've been drinking now, the Peat Monster, and it's like really completely different from the smokiness that we get from this rum. But
Well, my thing is like, once you go through this,
yeah,
and you get so much sweetness on your palate, when
Yeah.
you jump to this from this, my palate was like immediately like smokiness.
what did you think was the sweetest rum out of this? And now we're not talking about added sugar.
This,
we're just
this.
this
Oh my
to
God.
me is also the sweetest
Oh,
rum.
oh.
B was the sweetest one from you, and that was sweeter than the cut and dry.
Yeah, literally.
Right?
What did I guess for F? Oh no, I did not. Oh, I did guess Mount Gay first, and then I switched my mind and said it was Old Brigand.
So what does it say on your paper there that F is?
That's why I always say you have to go with your
gut.
first.
Go with your gut.
Yeah, I said this was Mount Gay.
Uh-huh.
The first one they said it was Mount Gay, but
Uh-huh.
and then they said Plantaray.
Okay.
And then they kind of threw me off because we tasted this sugary bomb. And I was like, oh no, this must be Plantaray because they tend to do sweeter rums. And then
Sometimes.
I didn't write it down. But can I tell you my number one surprise? That I didn't guess my favorite.
So that's C, right?
Can I try the C again?
Wait, what's C? What did you give C? I
A
gave
9.
C a 9.
Like, I thought it was four
It
square.
is very
again.
good. So let's try C, because we have a lot of this rum that we gotta drink. And we may drink it off camera, or maybe we're gonna do an Instagram post. I don't know. But let's try C. Yeah, I mean you can nose the barrel.
That's so good.
It's clean. It's clean. It's a clean rum. It's smooth. It's clean. There's no overpowering flavors. You know
It's so smooth.
You know it's like.
But it's
there's
not
nothing
muted
added.
like this.
It's not muted. It's not muted. It's so I don't know what the age on this is, but it doesn't taste like a 2-year-old rum.
No. Black Barrel is like quite aged.
Okay, thoughts. What do you think? So what is your overview or overall idea of the blind tasting of rums? What do you think about these rums? How do they compare to other rums out there?
I think my note number one is that I could definitely detect Mount Gay's nose.
Like the nose profile on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that, like as soon as I know something, and obviously, unfortunately, nosed it. I knew it was Mount Gay, but because it's blind, you're like, oh, and I know I have
Second
four
guess
squares.
yourself, yeah.
Like, I think I would love to do just the Mount Gay blind test and see if I could pull the exact.
And we have quite a few Mount Gays, and we can probably do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. If there's enough, if you guys want us to do it,
Yeah,
if you guys think this is...
if we want to get granular like that, because I don't like scoring stuff so much, because I understand the way, like, scoring is hard unless you put parameters to it. That's what I was saying, like, I gave something a higher mark, like I gave this one a higher mark because I thought...
A higher score?
Yeah, a higher score, because I knew it could be versatile. It could be drink neat and drink in a cocktail, because for me, that's important. I want to be able to, especially for the price point, not feel guilty when I'm throwing something in a cocktail, because hey, I love drinking neat, but I also just want to throw it in a freaking cocktail.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying like a tiki cocktail, but sometimes just with a little Bundy ginger beer.
Yeah.
And that it still pulls through, because Obregan, we've been at the beach, throw some coconut water in there, some ice cubes, and you're like in heaven.
And there's a place for it, right? So I think the cheapest rum here ends up being this.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong about mixing this rum. This is a great rum.
Or
there's,
neat.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong
Or
with
neat.
drinking it neat like
Yeah.
we've been doing. So, it's all about what you want in your glass and what you want to enjoy. But there is a place for each of these bottles. And it's not us telling you where you should place them. It's where you want to place them. I would rather have this in a cocktail, but it is also really nice neat. And you can kind of taste that it's a young rum, but you can buy this so cheaply, and it's good quality. There's no additives to it. There's no sugar added. Throw that in a cocktail at the beach. It's a beaut. It's a beaut. But yeah, what you're saying, I totally agree with you. It's hard to do this. There's a lot of rums, right? So,
but thank you so much. It's been so much fun. I've really enjoyed it. I think I wasn't gonna enjoy it as much because I get stressed out.
she enjoyed it a lot.
I love guessing what the brand is, and like getting granular to see if I can pull through with like between the nose and the palate to see what exactly it is. I don't like rating it, because unless you give me parameters and say, okay.
So hold on, but I think the rating is important because...
No, because it's my rating. It's like saying these are the notes.
No.
These are the notes that you should detect. I don't.
I think that.
I don't like that.
But we talked about this in the beginning. This is what you're rating it.
I'm still
as
baffled
of
that I
today.
didn't guess my favorite.
Yeah. Anyway, let us know down below if you want us to do more of these blind tastings. And we can do it by distillery, because we have plenty of rums from all of these distilleries. Let us know down below if you want us to do something specific.
What you would rate this.
Yeah, let us know your ratings too. That'd be awesome, because if you have these, try them.
1 this, 2 this. I'd love to hear your feedback too, and see where people
like say where you're at with these bottles
versus us. That'd be amazing.
All right, so thanks for tuning in. Hope to see you guys on the next one. Nia, Phil.
And I look forward to the next rum. Cheers.
Cheers.